Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm trying to decide between what I'm going to cook this weekend. I'm having a craving for jambalaya. I mentioned this the other day. I love Cajun food, I love spicy food, but I'm also struggling because my son is asking me to smoke some ribs, and you can't ever lose with ribs on game day. So this is a struggle. Maybe I need to put up a poll or something, but I'm really wanting some jambalaya. I hadn't had that in a while, and I've been sent some recipes and different things, and so I'm gonna have to think on that. Okay, this first thing was sent to me by XRP Veteran, and he's highlighting a video clip from To the Lifeboats video, and I'll show you his channel so that you can go subscribe to him. Bank of Canada and Bank of England, the engine that will be up and running for Ripple XRP. And I totally agree with this. I think that Bank of England, and you know, remember Mark Carney's the guy that came out and said that the US dollar is the reserve currency, probably should be replaced, and then the French Prime Minister came out and said it yesterday. But in this video, Sam I Am, who has the To the Lifeboats channel, which is a definite subscribe, by the way, and a follow. You can follow him right here. Green Eggs and Ham, Eggs, and Sam. You can follow him right there. But anyway, he's talking about what a critical role that the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England play here. And so remember, these are three of the core allies of the United States, which would be Canada, France, and England. You got France and England that are coming out and saying the US dollar should be replaced. I'll go ahead and make a prediction. Maybe the Canadian Prime Minister will do it next. But this is a short little clip, minute and 55 seconds, where Sam I Am has put all this together. You need to go watch it. You can see it at XRP_veteran. And then you need to go, but I also wanted to show you this, right in line with this. Remember, this is from Rachel Lee back in the day. She was tweeting this out. This was a tweet from Corey Johnson. Corey TV, we know this matters. The question on everyone's mind is, when does XRP become the standard? The rest we've figured out. End of year 2018, 2019, 2020. New decade, new standard. And this is the tweet. Corey Johnson, I'll say it again, this matters. And so the question that I've always had about Corey Johnson he's not the spokesperson for Ripple anymore. They just got rid of his position. It was kind of like they didn't fire him, but they got rid of his position. And I always wondered if he had said some things that they weren't wanting him to say yet. When I saw this, that's kind of what I was wondering. But he's meeting with the Prime Minister of Canada, by the way, if I didn't say it. Anyway, it all ties together. But if you want to give To the Lifeboats a follow, this guy does deep dive. He's a technical guy, really intelligent dude, and I watch a lot of his things myself. So go give him a subscribe. Next, XRP Daddy at XRP_Daddy sent me this. This is from Backed. I covered Backed this morning, and then they came out with their announcement after my first video. Today, our warehouse opens for customer Bitcoin deposits and withdrawals as we prepare for Backed Bitcoin daily and monthly futures launching September 23rd. The availability of physically delivery brings more flexibility in managing Bitcoin exposure. Folks, in my opinion, this is the biggest thing that has happened since I started my channel. That's how big I believe this is. This is the symbol of Wall Street is now in digital assets. We've been waiting, and I believe that there are so many shoes to drop in September and maybe October. I believe it is on like Donkey Kong. If you ever wanted to own digital assets, now is the time. And so I backed, when XRP? I think that's probably the question everybody wants to know, because everybody knows it's the greatest digital asset ever created. And then I thought every day somebody makes me laugh out loud, and today it was Run Wonka. This is their announcement that I just talked about. And then he says, I hope you guys can offer something that isn't controlled by Communist Party of China. The oppression caused by such political instruments is very bad for people in the environment. Why not something that levels the playing field like XRP? Expatriates know. I thought that was so funny. Run Wonka he's hot right now. Excuse me. Okay. The crypto utility guy, who is also known as, let me see if I can get this right, the ex-smoker guy that was on the Band of Brothers and got shot of the digital asset investor channel. The official ex-smoker guy that got shot on Band of Brothers, on the Band of Brothers show, who's on the digital asset investor channel. I think I butchered that, oh well. Hello everyone. Which of these is more important to you in choosing an exchange to use? Additional comments welcomed in the comments section. Thank you. So right now, lower commissions are beating interest rates. I don't think a lot of people yet really trust this interest rate thing. And I'm going to show you in a minute when I will begin to trust this interest rate thing. And the answer to that is when I start to see some of the traditional insurance companies, and like, let's say a BAC began to offer interest on XRP. Let's say BAC listed XRP and said, now we're offering interest on your XRP holdings and there is no lockup. And by the way, we're insured by the company I'm about to tell you about, one of the traditional insurance companies that's a monster. When that kind of stuff starts to happen, then you might see the digital asset investor become comfortable with it. But right now I'm not. Okay, this is from Run Wonka too. Must read. Now we talked about this the other day, but I couldn't remember if I had shown this tweet, because I think something big is coming from this. Must read, companies building on XRP ledger. Hodl XRP, Wonka knows. And this is the tweet. Now this guy is the CEO of Coinfield Coinfield, out of Canada. And remember, we just talked about how Canada, Bank of England, and now France seem to have something going on. Remember, Trump is not attacking any of these people for saying that the U.S. The reserve currency should be replaced. We have a great team of advisors in our upcoming XRPL project, all well-known figures in cryptocurrency space. I'll be thrilled to announce the names and the details of the project very soon. This will be a game changer. And I don't know what this means. Something plus XRPL equals at Ripple. So I don't know what this symbol means. Let's see if we can show this thread and if it says anything else. No, it just says that. So there is something in the works. Now this guy's smart. Let's see what he says. An exchange coin built on the XRPL. First a validator and now this. Way to go supporting the ecosystem. Or have you gone full throttle and we're looking at a CAD Canadian stablecoin on XRPL? Then he says it's bigger than that. I'm just now seeing this. It's bigger than that. That feels extremely exciting to me. Next, I wanted to show you this. It's all about also from Run Wonka. Go give him a follow. He's putting out some great tweets at Willy Wonka XRP. It's all about the ecosystem, people. Don't underestimate this. Fake tether pumps will not be able to keep up with the next waves force on XRP. Hodl XRP Wonka knows, and he's showing you a tweet from Craig DeWitt. The ecosystem is consistently underestimated in crypto. Consider the video format wars, VHS versus Betamax, and the browser wars, Netscape versus Internet Explorer. The ecosystem determines who wins. RippleNet is big, but only one of the growing XRP ecosystems. Okay, this reminded me of something. I mean, this is an important tweet here. This guy's a sharp guy, by the way. He's the head of product at Ripple. he's talking about VHS versus Betamax, Netscape versus Internet Explorer. I want to tell you all to go watch something. I brought this up before on the channel. There's a podcast, and I think it's called Business Wars, and they do podcasts it's like where they tell you the story of the business wars. I listened to one on Netscape versus Internet Explorer. Then I don't know if they have one on VHS versus Betamax, but they do have one on Netflix versus Blockbuster. It's a fascinating podcast that really shows you, and I'm sure one day they'll do one on Ripple versus Swift. Once Ripple has fully done a drop kick with Swift, I'm sure there will be one done on there. But we are literally standing in the middle of the history books being written. And I couldn't be more excited at where we are at this point in time. In 2013, if you had said to me, listen, yes, you're this early on XRP, but if you had said to me, hey, listen, you're not going to just be this early on XRP, guess what else is going to happen? You're going to have over 17 million people listen to what you have to say about XRP and digital assets. I would have told you that you are the craziest person on the planet. And I'm blown away today. I'm humbled by the whole thing. I don't understand. Some things happen, and you look up one day and all of a sudden you're like, what? What's going on? Well, that's the way I feel right now. But I'm excited because I feel like those of you listening to me, we're all a part of the changing of the guard in world finance. And we are going to literally be at ground zero in the middle of a change that you may not even realize how huge it is, what's going on right now. Okay, let me have some cinnamon, and I do have cinnamon in my coffee, by the way. Stuart XRP's been hitting grand slams, and he's got another one here. At Stuart_XRP. Congratulations to Faisal Bank for partnering with Ripple. Now this is from this tweet they tweeted out this morning. Okay, Faisal Bank introduces a digitally enabled solution for its customers through partnering with Ripple. With this partnership, fast, secure, and convenient cross-border payments can be made. The ceremony was held in Karachi, that's Pakistan, I think, under the leadership of Mr. Youssef Hussain, PN CEO, FBL. And then Stuart XRP finds this. Credit Rockefeller, I don't follow him, so I will now, XXX. Look closely. 6th of September 2019, according to, I can't even say that, I'm not going to try to, SEVP, Chief Digital Officer, Faisal Bank. Ripple is having 250 banks. Look at this. Ripple is having 250 banks and Forex agencies access world. And the fastest technology, Xcurrent, will open door and convenience to overseas Pakistanis. Wow. I mean, every day I wake up and I see something like this and I'm like, man, this is bigger than I thought it was. Every day, now, and it didn't used to be that way, but now, every day, I'm either seeing something or I'm being told something behind the scenes where I'm like, man, we've been right about this all along, but it's bigger than we even thought. That's the way I'm waking up every day now. You ask me why I can do 3 videos a day? It's actually pretty easy because I'm that enthusiastic about what's going on. There's not an ounce of me that doesn't believe that the world is about to change and that Ripple and XRP are at ground zero of that change. Okay. And next from X-Men XRP at XRP33. And this is what I was showing you earlier that I wanted to read a little bit out of this. Lloyds of London, Aon, and others poised to profit from cryptocurrency hacker insurance. Now this is how you know that things are really about to happen. In my opinion, the insurance industry has always been one of the most genius inventions of industry in the history of the world. My wife actually got a degree in risk, what's it called? Risk asset or risk insurance, something like that. Actually, it's hanging on the wall. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I'm going to stand up and go read my wife's degree to you. Bachelor of Business Administration. Does it say anything about insurance over here? No, it does not. But her degree was in, it was, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, it was in insurance. So listen to this article, and I just have a clip out of it here. Lloyd's of London is one of the oldest insurance companies in the world, and when you see these guys getting into this game, it's a confirmation that this is for real. It's here to stay. Its roots date back to the 17th century, and it's famous for helping insure exotic entities ranging from the RMS Titanic, which I guess they lost some money on that one, to a cartoon drawn by Leonardo da Vinci. Now it's emerging as a major player in crypto insurance. It facilitated the $255 million policy that Coinbase announced in April, as well as a crypto custodian, BitGo's $100 million policy. Aon, the second largest broker in the world, which is also based in London, brokered the Coinbase policy. Chubb, the Swiss behemoth, that's the largest commercial insurer in the United States, has paid claims related to cryptocurrency hacking. Other companies that store investors' cryptocurrencies like Fidelity, Gemini, Anchorage, and Kingdom Trust have also purchased insurance. This is how you know it's all for real, folks. Insurance is really one of the biggest industries in the world, and it is that for a reason. In fact, I believe aside from insurance, the digital asset business will be the greatest business creation in the history of the world. Okay, got this from CS May, and it is this. This is another great tweet from Brought. I'm not going to try to say that. I'll say at Bread Garlic House. I always love these Brad Garling House things. I'm going to give him a follow. All right. Recently, we have seen quite a few interesting transactions from XRP wallets like this. All of them are multi-sig wallets activated by BitGo. In case you didn't know, BitGo, in case you didn't know, provide institutional grade custody services. The transaction, the patterns are very similar, always to another multi-sig wallet with D tags or bitstamp. A small payment made to confirm the D tag, then payments in hundreds of millions of XRP. This is, without a doubt, institutional. The way the destination wallets are structured tells us that this is far from retail whale movement. Someone is moving serious amounts of XRP for serious uses, which also tells us a lot of paperwork has been signed and liquidity is being built in the background. In the meantime, we have also seen the scale of XRapid transactions increase to hundreds of thousands of XRP at a time. Putting it all together, I would hazard a guess that we are very close to witnessing a mass scale ramp up in terms of utility. What could the timeliness be like? Hard to say, but I'm guessing weeks or months, not quarters or years. Perhaps we might see something by Cybos or Swell. This is not investment advice. And then finally, I wanted to send everybody to XRP Crow. He's at Status, new XRP community poster 2019 version 3. Here's your chance to be included in this long-awaited poster. Send me a DM on September 25th until September 25th. If you wish to buy pre-order poster now and save 30%, you can go to his website. So go to his feed and you can go do this. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family to go get a poster from Status if you want to get an XRP community poster. And by the way, I'm not getting paid for that. He's just been a very active and great member of the XRP community, and I give shout outs when I think people deserve it, and he deserves it. Thank you for listening.